2 Kings begins with King Ahaziah of Israel injured. Instead of seeking God, he sends messengers to a pagan idol. Elijah intercepts them and declares judgment. Ahaziah dies, just as the Lord said. Elijah is taken to heaven in a whirlwind, with chariots of fire. Elisha receives his cloak and prophetic authority. Elisha performs miracles. He parts the Jordan River, heals water in Jericho, multiplies oil for a widow, raises a child, and feeds a crowd with just a few loaves. Israel and Judah go to war with Moab. Elisha foretells victory, but the enemy king sacrifices his own son, and the battle ends in retreat. Naaman, a Syrian general, comes to Elisha seeking healing. After bathing in the Jordan 7 times, his leprosy vanishes. But Elisha's servant, Gehazi, lies for a reward and is struck with leprosy himself. In Israel, Jehu is anointed king. He rides furiously, kills Joram, throws down Jezebel, and wipes out Ahab's family. But he doesn't stop idol worship. In Judah, Queen Athaliah seizes power and kills the royal family. But Joash, a baby, is hidden in the temple. At age 7, he's crowned king, and Athaliah is executed. Joash repairs the temple but later turns from God and is assassinated. More kings rise and fall. Most are unfaithful. Elisha dies, but even in death, his bones bring a man back to life. Assyria grows strong. In the north, Israel's last king, Hoshea, rebels. Assyria invades. In 722 BC, Samaria falls. The 10 tribes are exiled. Foreigners are brought into the land, but fear the Lord only halfway. In Judah, Hezekiah brings revival. He removes idols and trusts God when Assyria surrounds Jerusalem. He prays, and the angel of the Lord strikes down 185,000 enemy soldiers in one night. Later, Hezekiah shows off his treasures to Babylon. The prophet Isaiah warns that one day Babylon will take everything. His son Manasseh reverses the reforms. He builds altars to idols, practices sorcery, and fills Jerusalem with blood. Josiah, his grandson, brings one last wave of reform, restoring the temple and reading the rediscovered law. But judgment is already set. After Josiah's death, Judah quickly falls. Babylon invades. In 586 BC, Jerusalem is destroyed. The temple burns. The people are taken into exile. The book ends with a glimmer of hope. Years later, the exiled king Jehoiakim is released from prison, given royal clothes and a place at the Babylonian king's table. Even in exile, God's promise still lives. Want more? Click the link below for a full reading of 1 Kings. And, of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. Godspeed.